It was about Marshall and Gabe, two guys in love. They've been in a relationship for quite some time. Marshall feels that he's in kind of a rut, and he feels like cheating. And I think he downloads this app on his iPhone, and it kind of starts to consume his life, consume and make his decisions for him on a daily basis, whether it be about dating or restaurants or whatever. It just starts to kind of dictate what he does on a daily basis involving in his relationship. And I guess it kind of, the whole thing about it takes, you have to lose something to really understand how important it is to you. My first reaction to the script was, I love it. I want to do it. I want to be a part of it, especially the character that I was reading for. It's like I said, it was so close to home for me. My character, I loved it. It was well written. I love love stories. I'm in love with the idea of being in love. I love love. I think it's one of the more powerful emotions on this planet. I think it's often ignored and often taken for granted and often it's just not given the respect that I think it deserves. And it's got a nice touch of today's technology, and so how apps are so taking over the internet, if you will. It's not even so much the internet anymore, it's all app based. And then you take that with love and relationships and the challenges that both of them bring and put them together, and it makes for a wonderful story. My character in eCupid, Keith, he plays similar. He's the antagonist in the film, if you will. He is the devilish character that taunts Marshall, and he's very slick and very just devilish in his ways, and in his very aggressive in his manner of how he wants to achieve pulling Marshall away from Gabe ultimately and having him for himself in his web. I'm actually very close to the character of Keith and eCupid. I am very devilish. I'm very aggressive in my relationships. I know what I want, and I go about any means to achieve them. I gotta say, my favorite scene in the film was the scene at the pool scene when I'm actually talking with Marshall and explaining, like, look, this is when I think Marshall's coming to terms. He's seeing Gabe move out on the app is talking to him. Like, look, this is what you're missing out on. This is you, and it's walking out your front door. And I get to see him evolve, realize. I get to see the app take a hold of him and say, look, this is what you're losing, and it's walking out the door right now. And I get to see Marshall come to terms with that. And I as my character, I get to evolve as well and try to shed a little light and be like, look, are you sure this is everything you can have, and you're gonna walk out on it? But I think it's a really genuine scene, and I think it's a good pivotal point. Everybody goes through trials and tribulations in a relationship. It's a part of everyday life. If you're lucky enough to find someone that you absolutely are crazy about and you love, it gets stale. It gets rocky. Love is something you have to work out on a daily basis. It's something that is very difficult to do, but it's a journey that can be replaced by nothing else in life. I think this film, if you open up your mind and your heart to things, love is out there, and it's worth fighting for. And sometimes it's, like I said, whether it be an app, whether it be a book, whether it be a song, something to kind of open your eyes and say, look, take a second look at your person that you're with, and make it worth it.